All right, guys. So the last film for this week, we have The Gorge. Came out this year. It's PG-13. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes. Now, the first thing that jumped at me for this was you have Miles Teller, who plays Levi, and you have Anna Taylor-Joy, who plays Draza. You also have Sigourney Weaver, who plays Bartholomew. So anyway, the whole film, it gets centered around snipers. We start off with Draza, who ends up killing somebody, and then we jump into Levi, who's being given a job to defend this tower. So he takes the job, and he quickly finds out that it's not what it's all cracked up to be. So he shows up and he meets this guy, JD, and Levi has to stay here for a year and defend this gorge and make sure nothing gets out of there. And across the way there's another tower, and you're not supposed to talk to the person across the way. Now, obviously, when you tell someone that you're not supposed to do something, they're gonna do it. It's simple and it's human nature, okay? If I tell you, hey, don't watch this, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna watch it because you're like, why did he say don't watch it? Anyway, so JD leaves his post and Levi takes it up, and JD thinks he's going home. Well, instead he gets shot. And, we just keep the ball rolling from there. Levi breaks the rules. He reaches out and talks to Draza. They form a friendship, and then all hell breaks loose. Their first night, actually, I don't think it's their first night, but it goes by a month-by-month basis, and when they get their first encounter of what comes out of the gorge, it is some pretty messed up stuff. Then I want to give away so much because this film was so intriguing. I personally didn't think I was going to like it. I was like, oh, hey, it's Miles, it's Anna, like, I'll give it a shot. And I was so drawn into this film that I wish I could actually own it, but you can't, because it was made by Apple TV. So, like I said, it is probably one of the best films that I've seen so far this year. Just because, the simple connection that these two characters are able to bring to the screen. You guys will hear a lot when I talk about films. It doesn't matter how many people are on the cast list. It matters who's on the cast list. It matters how they interact with each other, how their characters are approached to you on the big screen. That's what makes a movie. And also, a storyline that you can relate to, that you can follow to. Those are the biggest things that Hollywood has been missing. And, they nailed it. Apple TV did. IMDb gave it a 6.7 out of 10. Now, I think there should have been so much more. Because I give it a 5 out of 5. And I don't know if it's because I just love these two actors, but I think that this film should be talked about really a lot more than it has. I mean, we're only in March, and this did come out this year, but I never saw any trailers or anything like that. So, like I said, the only place you can watch is Apple TV. I don't know if you can stream it, like rent it someplace. But if you can find a way to watch it, please watch it. Let me know what you think. Because I think it probably so far one of the best films that has come out of this year. And Miles Teller definitely brings it, and Anna matches it just like she did in The Last Night in Soho. So, give it a watch.